It is 4:46 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, February 28th, 2024. We're aboard world famous Via Rail train number 1, the Canadian, bound from Toronto Union Station to Park Central Station, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. We're about to make our stop at Capreol, Ontario. And that is Capreol. We're due to arrive at 5:52 p.m. We're running really early. Departing Toronto this morning, we had a total of 107 passengers, including 82 in the 7 sleeping cars, 25 in the 1 coach, and 49 in the sleeping cars. Are we moonlighters? We go on the Canadian each year when there is a full moon. This year it occurs on the eastbound Via Rail train number 2, Vancouver to Toronto, which I was on this trip. Temperature today in Capreol, Ontario is minus 17 degrees Fahrenheit. And there will be a crew change. The 2 Via Rail locomotive engineers will get 2 new locomotive engineers. Via Rail always has 2 locomotive engineers in the locomotive cab. We have 2 General Motors F40PH-2 diesel electric locomotives made at the Diesel Division General Motors Canada Limited plant, London, Ontario, with components from where I worked, Electromotive Division, General Motors Corporation, Macoke, Illinois plant. We have 1 baggage car, 1 coach, 1 Skyline Dome car for the coach passengers, 7 sleeping cars, including this one that I'm in, Fraser Manor. I'm in open section lower berth O2L. We have a Skyline Dome car for we sleeping car passengers. We have one dining car named York, Y-O-R-K. Bringing up the rear, we have a dome observation car, Laurentide Park. And I believe it's snowing outside right now. Let's have a look at lower open section lower berth O1L that I was in on the eastbound Via Rail train number 2, Vancouver to Toronto. And the seat I'm on and the seat you're looking at becomes horizontal for nighttime use, becomes the lower berth. We're really kicking up the snow. And Capreol is part of the greater Sudbury, Ontario area, total population of 160. Let's see. Total population of 166,004. Boy, we're probably going the legal 79 miles per hour. We're really kicking up the snow. We are on the Canadian National Railway, Bala Subdivision, B-A-L-A, their main line from Toronto to Prince Rupert, British Columbia, Canada, and Vancouver, British Columbia.
Unclear out to us.
Should be arriving Capreol in about 10 minutes. Here's about 330 lakes in the Sudbury Capreol area. Here's a solar farm. Solar panel farm, it appears. Big one. There's nickel mining in this area. Nickel ore was discovered in this area of Sudbury Capreol in 1883, once a world leader in nickel mining. In 2006, the two Canadian-owned nickel mining companies at Sudbury area were taken over by new owners. INCO was taken over by CVRD, now Vale, V-A-L-E, a Brazilian company, and Falcon Bridge was purchased by Swiss company Xstrata, X-S-T-R-A-T-A, now Glencore, G-L-E-N-C-O-R-E, Xstrata, an Anglo-Swiss company.
Bala, no restrictions.
Another thing about the open section lower berths, this end of the car, practically next door is the bathroom and the shower.
Capreol South.
Looks like we're arriving Capreol. Not due here till 5:22 p.m. It's now 4:58 p.m. Hey, look at that Canadian National Steam locomotive on display. It's like a railroad. It's like a railroad museum here. Hey,
598, go ahead, over.
here's our train.
You're 25 minutes away. Do you fit there, or you have to stop somewhere clear of crossings, over? I can't take you right now. You're gonna have to wait for the 100. They're set to go. The VO1 is just clearing Capreol South as we speak. Then I'm gonna let 100 go, and then you could go after them. I think they'll be there to clear of Sudbury in about 30 minutes. If you want to try to slow down and pace for that, over.
That's a Canadian National Railway rail traffic controller talking to a freight train. And there we just passed Capreol Station, VRL Station, and
Oh no, they're on duty
CN
right now.
calls them rail traffic controllers, not dispatchers. And it is exactly 5 p.m. Wednesday. It is exactly 5 p.m. Wednesday, February 28th, 2024, on world famous Via Rail train number 1, the Canadian bound from Toronto to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. We have arrived at Capreol, Ontario, instead of the scheduled arrival time of 5:22 p.m. Over and out.